Hello, good morning, welcome. My name is Tracy. Everybody calls me T. Hope y'all are doing well. I don't see anybody in the chat this morning, so I am just going to give it a minute or two and then move forward. I don't like to waste any time. Um, I just got this from Trinity Stamps. It's a 4-bar card and envelope builder, which is super cool. So, I definitely want to make some envelopes with this one, and I'll probably use my Tim Holtz paper. And then here's a sample of just an easy envelope. And I think what I did was stuck two pieces of paper together on this one. I don't remember. I just made it last week. How could I possibly remember? But, and then this is my sample piece that I made before doing my live last night. And I'm going to start with that because I had an idea. I was watching, there's a new die set out from Elizabeth Craft, and it has a really cool closure. So I wanted to see if I could recreate that kind of. What I need to do is I need to cut this, and I'm thinking I need to cut it. Let's go for, I have to choose what I want as the front and what I want as the back. Not that it really matters. So I'm going to go 4 by 8. This is 8 inches long. And then I'm going to go 5. Let's see, I think I'll go 5 by 6. I want to do 6. I want to do 5 by, yeah, 6 because I'm going to score it at 5.5. Hi, Lori. Hi, Sonia. Good morning. So this is the one side, and I want to go ahead and do my scoring and get that over with. Can't find my small scoreboard. It jumped ship on me. I'm going to score this at 1/2 inch on each side. And the bottom side. And finish these. Let's move my scoreboard. Good morning. I almost didn't go live this morning. I have a stomach ache. So if I disappear on you, it's because my stomach just said, nope, not happening. So also, that's why I'm more quiet than usual. Okay, I'm going to trim this out. Just kind of mitering it a little bit, nothing perfect. I'm going to miter these. It's easier to see from the inside. Up to the corner, miter, up to the corner. And then I like a little bit of a scoop. So I'm just going to, let me find a circle that's going to give me the size of a scoop that I want. Because I don't want a huge scoop, I just want a little scoop. And I'll just take my pencil, draw my scoop. And I'll trim that out with scissors. A lot of the work I'm doing today, you can just do with your scissors. Okay, and then this is going to be my top. I'll go ahead and round off that corner right away. Hopefully my corner rounder matches that round. It looks like it might be 10 millimeters. Close enough, not quite. So what I'll do is I'll come in with the 10 millimeter and just trim this one off. There we go. Okay, so the way theirs went, and I'm going to need to make another score here. And the way I like to do this is I like to take my scoreboard, because inevitably, if you score it at the exact measure, it will, let's see here, it'll be too tight. So I'm just going to kind of hold this up against here and find the nearest score line, which looks to be about right here. Score that, fold that over. Okay, it looks like I'm going to need to, well, this is actually going to go on the outside. Make sure everything fits nicely. Okay, it does. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to measure this, and I know it's 4 inches. And just make sure everything's straight here. And I'm going to grab my ruler, match it up. And I'm going to drop. Dang it, Bobby, don't move. I'm going to go from right about, let's go right about here. And right about there. So I've got my line, and what I want to do here is I'm going to cut. I want this line to be a little bit longer. But I do like to have myself a dang line. Let's lay that on a straight line here. I want to go, and I'm not exactly measuring this. Why don't I measure it just so in case you need measurements? I'm going to go 1, 2.5 inches up. And it's 1 1/8 inches from the bottom. Okay, so my cutting board must be here on the floor. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a slot right here with my knife. On either side of that line. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. It's, you know, it's a hair. Well, it's more than a hair. It's about 18 hairs, but you get what I'm saying. So I've cut a slot here. Then I'm going to cut the same slot right here. Let's see if I can do this way and see what I'm actually doing. Got it over a bit. I may have to adjust. We'll find out. That's okay. My slot's a little bit bigger, but I don't mind. Okay, perfect. So now I need a paper that is, there should be some left over from this piece. Where did I put it? Here. Let's trim this to about 3/4 of an inch. Boo, boo, boo. This to go like that. Okay. How wide is this? This is 5 inches. So I'm going to score. Let's get my measuring tool. I'm winging all this, so I don't have a recipe for it. I'm going to grab my measuring tool and find the 0 spot. This is in the way. Move it for a second. Should be about 2.5 on either side. That's the middle. I want to do half inch, half inch. 1 inch. I think I have this right, you guys. I might not. I might not. Come in at 1 inch. Come in at 2 inches. Come in at 1 inch. 2 inches. Yeah, I didn't get that quite right. Hopefully you can see what I'm trying to do here. So I'm going to finagle it here. This should be another half inch over. I think that's correct. Well, that's too wide. Well, for Pete's sake. Okay, we can just do that. Okay, so here's what I'm trying to get. And I can trim some of this off. And then I'll get you the exact measurements-ish. Trim off this excess. So this should be 3 inches scored at half inch, 1 inch, half inch, 1 inch on either side, and then you're gonna fold like so. And what's gonna happen is you're going to take these pieces here and you're going to stuff them in here like so. And then you're going to open this out and that's going to slide theoretically. Let's kind of loosen that up a little bit. Give it a little bit of love here. Just kind of pull on it. Open it out. Make sure it slides. Okay. So what I want to do is I don't want my things that I stuff in here to get caught up on this. So I am going to do something here. What I want to do is just take a piece of paper and I'm going to go ahead and burnish these so they're as flat as possible. Boy, my stuff is a hot mess today, isn't it? And then, let's see, do I want the tea bag paper? Maybe. I'm going to cut my paper down. I don't think I want the tea bag. I think I'm going to go with a piece of, where did I put it? Oops, sorry about that. That was my mic. And then trim this down to just a little under 4 inches. I'm gonna glue this down, but I'm only gonna glue down the edges so that my piece can still move. Oops, get yourself back in there, you. Good morning, Yvette. Okay, glue. I need some glue here. And I'm gluing this loosely, making sure that it's to the inside of the score lines. And just glue down along the edges all together. It should still move. Yes, it does. Okay, good. Good deal, loose wheel. Don't push it out. I'm going to just take a little piece of tape here and secure that so it doesn't keep falling open or falling out. Just tear off this excess. And that way, when I put things in and out of the envelope, it's not, they don't get caught up on that. So I'm going to edge this. Let's get this out of the way. Don't need this anymore. So, because I was looking at that that new die from Elizabeth Craft, I was thinking I'd like to have that die, but I could probably wing it with what I have. And that's, you know, me in a nutshell, trying to use what I have. And this is some pretty sturdy paper, so I'm not too worried about it. If it wasn't super sturdy, I'd probably reinforce under there. Let's just go ahead and bump that up. And I'm going to do kind of the inside too, because, you know, it may show a little. I know the fold will, this will. Okay. Now I'm going to grab tape, I think. Hang on. You can see what I'm doing. Yeah, you can. Let go of everything. Let go. How did you get in there? Okay. Uh, okay. That's all good and stuff down. Take my tape. I'm going to line this up. You know what? I think I'll go like so. Oh yeah, I needed to trim this down a little. Oh no, because it's going to the inside. Going to the inside. Not so sure I want to use tape. I think I want to use glue. That's what I think. Obviously I'm gonna use the tape because I already put it on here and it's not going anywhere. I'm just gonna add glue with it. I just want a little bit of wiggle room so I can adjust this. I don't trust myself to get it on here straight. Goes to the inside. Pick it up, flip it over, move it straight as I can on the bottom. And down on top. Try not to get glue everywhere. Yeah, I didn't get it quite straight, but that's why I use liquid glue. There we go. You don't want to mess with it too much more till the glue takes hold. I'm looking for my bone folder. Anyone will do. Hope everyone's having a good Friday morning. I've been up since 3. You guys know me. It just happens that way. Okay, so now I can take this tape off while I'm waiting for the glue to dry here. I can decorate this little tab. And I pulled out little tags and labels and stuff. Kind of like this metallic one. It's fake metal, by the way. See, I need something that's rather on the large side. Maybe I want to go long ways with it. Yeah. So I am just going to put glue here on these little tabs that I left sticking out. And I'm going to close this off and stick this down, making sure I get it in the middle. You little fart. Stick. I'm trying to stick it down without it sticking to my envelope here. You know, like glue oozing out. Looks good. Straighten it out a little. And so then this will close like that. Uh-oh, where are we caught? Oh, dang it, Bobby. Make sure those don't actually accidentally glue together. I guess it doesn't really matter. Now this is a place where I may have to use tape. Thanks, Sonia. sure. I'm just gonna quit messing with that so it'll actually have a chance to dry, and I want to decorate it some more. Um, this little postage stamp. Another postage stamp. Something tiny. Want something to kind of come lower. Let's grab a bee. This one too. These are Louisa Heinzel. Morning, Sean. Let's see, that bee is going to cover my whole metallic tag, which I don't want. But I don't mind if stuff hangs lower below it, because then it'll cover up the gap. Let's make sure it's still moving. Okay, it's still moving. The bee's not going to work out. I don't want to tick it. Need my tweezers. I can't pick some of this stuff up. Okay. Let's start off by inking some of these, all of them. Now, some of these I made, some of them are Tim Holtz, some of them are printables. There's just no real rhyme or reason of what I have. I just piled everything together. I'm gonna take a nap this morning because, like I said, I woke up feeling kind of sick, and then binge watch you know what. But I don't want to binge watch it while I'm sleepy, because I'll be mad at myself if I fall asleep. Okay, let's make sure that's still moving. So one rule of thumb I try to use when I'm doing like a collage like this is to use odd numbers. So just like when you're embellishing something, it's just more aesthetically pleasing if you use odd numbers. Hey Tina, good morning. That just took under both that. No, I don't, because I don't want to lose my cat at all. I don't mind losing anything, but I don't want to lose my cat. Don't let that accidentally stick to your tab. Get straight. So now this little envelope close and stay closed. Let's put something in. And so because I added that extra piece of paper, where did I put my tags? They're in a whole other place. Labels. Slides in easily. This is a little on the high side, but it'll be fine. Let's do a little more decorating, and then that one will be done. Took me a lot longer than I expected. Now, if I glue this just to the front, then this can be a flip out. And I think I will do that. Good morning, Gloria. I glue it only to the front so that that pocket can be a flip out pocket. If it doesn't work out, I'll either trim it off or glue it to the back as well. I like the looks of that. Did I bump my camera or am I just way off camera? Well, if it's a flip out, then I could put another pocket on the other side. Let's make sure that it still opens and closes. Yes, it does. Okay. Managed to work out that design. Hi, Andrea. Oh, take Take good rest, Yvette. I know it's the season. Hey, Di. So this, I'm going to train it so it can fold either way. And then I can decorate it more as I build my journal because obviously I'm going to be doing an eclectic stuff journal. Guys, I quit calling them junk journals because I'm not always necessarily using junk. Okay, so there's one envelope. And that took me 35 minutes. But I had to figure out the maths for that and stuff. Okay, so let's do another. Let me move stuff out of the way. And I'm going to grab my envelope builder. Find my glue cap. Where did I put it? Okay, it's here somewhere. I put it somewhere. It's not like it's tiny. It's in a big old package. What'd you do with it, you dork? Lord have mercy. I don't know. I don't know what the heck. Oh, there it is. I haven't even opened this yet, so we're doing this together. Morning, Chow. Again. And I brought out my platinum 6 so that I can cut these right here instead of walking away from y'all like I usually do. These are all hooked together, so I'm going to have to unhook. This is an older set from Trinity. Come on. Oh, thank you very much. This one twisted off. I'm not going to use any of the words. Okay, I took out. Yes, I did. These things. Sometimes I can't get in between that space. I did though. Okay, throw you on a magnet. They give you lots of extra dies with this set, which I think is cool. Funky hearts and such. I've had my eye on this for a while, and then I got a gift card from Trinity. And yeah. I don't love this part of any dies. Any more Trinity dies don't come like this. They're separate. So for the actual envelope, I'm going to need this and 2 of these. So let's go grab my new Tim Holtz papers. Let's do red. Okay, good night. Well, thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it. That's pretty much what I do on your videos too, because even though they're not like midnight, late night, they're still kind of late night for me. Now let's take a look here and see. if all of these will work on an 8x8 paper. Not really. Okay. So I'm going to have to find 2 of this. I don't have to necessarily do them the same. Like that too. I think I'll do the postage on the other side. Hey, Vicky. Okay, so I'm going to trim this down. And then I'll decide which side I want to do it on. Dang, blasted double-sided paper. I think I want this to be the inside. Let's get that cut out. Try not to hurt myself lifting this Platinum 6. I just typically I'll just roll my chair over to my Vagabond. Okay, I won't make you buy anything. Because I have any control over that. I bought the yellow pad too, but Ranger was out of stock on the green and the neutrals, which was a bummer because I'll have to wait until next time I do a project and get paid for it. Oops, these crafters plates aren't going to work. I don't know what these are for, but they don't work on anything. This one seems to have worked on something. Where are my Spellbinders plates? Here's one. Where's the other one? Well, I guess the bottom plate's going to have to work because that's all I got. I don't want to waste any of this paper if I can help it. Let's see if this will roll through. Yeah. Ooh. Clang, clang. Oh gosh. I really need to find my other Spellbinders plate because this Craft First is a little bit too thick and I'm afraid it's going to mess up my machine. Clang. Yeah. Not good. Let's see if it's in my closet. It's just too thick. Again, I don't know what the heck those plates are for. Ah, what is that plate? Okay. In the closet. Come out of the closet already. Whoa. Okay, found one. This one is Spellbinders. It's generic, but it works. Okay, got that. Now I need to do the side panels. Excuse me. Only bummer about these is you can only do one at a time. Why don't I choke here? make sure that they're going the right direction when I cut them out. Yeah, that's much better. Lori, okay, I understand. That's my day pretty much every day when Bitty Penny's on. Like, I want to hang out, but I really gotta go. Okay. I don't know if this is right or wrong. It feels right. We're gonna find out. I can always use it for a tag if need be. There's not enough room to keep a large die cutting machine on my desk at all. There could be if I didn't have all my other crap on here. Okay. You can get out of my way. Uh-oh, where's the other piece that I cut out? There it is. Okay, so there's a score line right here. Go ahead and fold and furnish that. I wish I can find my doggone Trinity Stamps ergonomic bone folder. It's here somewhere, you guys. Oh, it's the way of life with all of my things. They're always here somewhere, buried. There it is. Because I much prefer using that versus my recollections bone folder. Make sure I'm paying attention to where that line is. And these will go. Yep, I knew it. I got it upside down. Dang it, Bobby. Okay, well, wait. Now, one of them's just going to have to be upside down. Oh, Lord. So if you're using directional paper, pay attention. No, I have it right. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh my gosh. I was panicked over nothing. Okay. Liquid glue. Should have a bottle of glue here somewhere. I'm kind of on a permanent no buy, but because I work for a ranger and do some designs for Simon Hurley, they pay me in product. And so, which is fine because y'all know Tim Holtz products are probably my favorite. But I also like Diane Revley. I like Simon. I like Dina Wakley. I'm not too big of a Wendy fan, but it's not that I dislike her. It's just her stuff is just kind of not my style. I could have put that around the back too if I wanted to, but I didn't want to. So and I need to go stretch and fold my sourdough. Although it's getting too hot to bake, I plan on baking it at 4 or 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. while the world is still sleeping. And what we'll do is I'll make a journaling card or so to go in here. What was I thinking? I wasn't. Good God, why you guys let me do that? That should not be have glue on it. This time I'm just gonna probably make a plain loaf. I don't know. I'll be on my second stretch and fold, so that's the time that I can start adding inclusions. So if I decide to include anything. So what I like to do is take a piece of acetate. I know I have a skinnier piece around here somewhere. Yeah. And stuff it in and then burnish. Just to make sure that I don't accidentally glue stuff together. Then I can burnish that glue in. Pull this up. So with this, that's what's cool is when you cut this piece out, you could make a window in it if you wanted to before you put it all together. I didn't think, or I would have made a attacher. That's okay, we'll figure that out in a minute. Okay, and so you could probably just use one of these dies that came with it to create a window. Nice big window. I think I would probably do that with vellum. So this, is this the one that fits? Yeah. This, and then I think I'll go this, and then this. I'm going to use this one. Since this is the back of the card, I want this to be the back. No, I want something more plain. Because I'm only going to have just a small border around this. I'm really, really reluctant to. I know what to do. Let's find the smallest one. I think it's this one. I'll cut that out. That way, I don't lose any of my, I get to keep that. Gonna need tape. Back to lurking. Okay. I'm almost done here anyway. Okay. That's heavy. Why did I put that away? I still need it. Oh, that's okay. So this way I get to keep this whole piece right here and I can use it for a tag or something. And then I'm going to use this piece on plain paper. And I'm actually going to just go ahead and use this. You know what? Do I want it to be booklet style? I think I do. Just for the heck of it. That may be a mistake. Just get that right there on the very end. I don't know how my mint tape's going to do with my copy dyed paper. There you go. You moved on me, didn't you? All right. Yeah, that's the last time I lifted this doggone thing today. It hurts. You guys know I have elbow problem and it's trying to heal, but I keep doing stuff like this. Okay, skincare, I got you. Oh, good. I hope you do, Tina. That'd be awesome. I'd love to see it too. Listen how loud that thing snaps. Bang. You guys can go back home. I'm done with you today. This leaves a nice, lovely little edge. Oh, look at my hands. Yuck. Okay, so I'm going to have to put something on the back of this too. But I'm just going to hand cut it, you know, on my guillotine because I cannot lift that thing another time. Let's try and get it on there straight, girl. Straight adjacent anyway. And then let's just lay that on to just had my glue. There it is. Good morning. Are you at 75 now? I'm not sure what the temperature is just now because I don't have access to it in this craft room. But I know we're supposed to get to about 80 today, my friend. And maybe some storms tomorrow. Maybe a little rain tonight. I don't know. Ah. If I'd have thought about that, could have made that into a booklet too. Let me think on that a minute, just because. Okay. What did I do with the paper? I'm working with the red collection. Already have stamps inside. I'm gonna make this into a little book. Oh, my air's been on for days. Because I don't like to open my windows because stink bugs. I'm gonna draw a line and then score and cut. And I want to score along this line right here. Cut along this line. Let's cut first. Okay, do you guys see my scoreboard here? Trim that other one off. Little itty bit more. There we go. Okay, where'd the envelope go? Here it is. How cool is that? Okay. So I don't believe that I'll stitch this because it's just a single page. I think I will pocketize it. Like a hidden pocket almost. So we'll make it pocket from the back. Okay, before I put that together, I'm going to ink it because that's what I do. And I mass made a whole 2 envelopes. Oh well, it is what it is. That can all be journaling space. It takes time to do this stuff. It really does. I can see why people, charge so much for their junk journals when they sell them. Or, in my case, stuffed journals, because I'm just never calling them junk journals again. Unless they're 100% junk, which they aren't. Oh yeah, we've been cutting our grass too, and I'm thinking about, my herb garden, and I don't know, because we've seen fake springs before, and it's only the beginning of February. Okay. Move down the pocket. Make sure that it can shut. Okay. Yeah, I bet so, Gloria. I know my kids are in Oklahoma, which is, seeing all kinds of havoc. Well, some of my kids are in Oklahoma, some are in Oregon. You don't see much in Oregon. If anything, floods, snow, not that much even. All the way to the bottom. Okay. We got a little booklet here, which, can be decorated. I'm not going to decorate it now because I probably should have inked that before I glued it shut. Is what it is. From now on, when I do these, I'm doing them on my Vagabond. The only time I use my platinum is when I hot foil because you don't have any choice. And, I mean, you can do it on the Vagabond. You can hot foil on the Vagabond. You can um, letterpress on the Vagabond with the better press, but I like it. I like my machines to be right next to each other. Okay, there's another envelope. And that can fit neatly in a pocket inside a junk journal. And, I can figure out a closure later. Okay, so just to recap, we did today. Well, Tina, it just depends if you make all the ephemera and pockets and stuff yourself, or if you buy, like, often most people I know that make kits, they charge, $24, $25 for a kit that you have to print. But, all the templates are already there. So, in a case like this where you have to figure out the template, okay, so we made this envelope, which opens like so. Which is a dupe or a copycat of the new Elizabeth Craft. I think it's called Make Me Smile. I don't know, something smile. And I made it so it can be a flip out. And then this one with the Trinity Stamps kit. So they're about the same size. Pretty close. Hey, Reagan. Um, and then made a little booklet to go inside of it with a hidden pocket back here. Oops, I need to ink that. So you could stick a tag in the pocket or something. And this may very well also become a flip out. Who knows? But that's my mass make for today. The yellow one. Oh, and the card that I did last night. Where did I put it? I wonder. Oops, I just laid something right on top of it like a big dummy. Here's the card that I made last night. If you didn't catch the live, I showed a fun technique where you blow the ink. And it's the same on here. This was my test piece. And so I didn't want to waste my test piece, so I used it. That's mixed media from last night, Tina. And this is from this morning, just now. Well, an hour ago or so. Thanks, Reagan. Anyways, you guys, thanks so much for showing up today. I hope that you have a good weekend. If you're in a stormy area like Oklahoma or Kansas or maybe even Arkansas, stay safe, my friends. We're just gonna get rain, I think, maybe a thunderstorm. Thanks, Sonia. Yeah, I do. I love this one. And this one, I just wanted to show because I use Simon Hurley products, is that you can take a product that isn't necessarily meant for a situation like this and make a situation like this. Force it. Make it happen. Yeah, thumbs up and all the things. Take care, everybody. I'm gonna go eat breakfast. Bye.